Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. That's what I sing to Neptune. If you are home today, I hope you have a beautiful day off of work. All right, let's see what juicy messages Spirit has for us today. Thank you. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael, please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Dude, it's uncanny. I can't believe how many times we're getting King and Queen of Swords in our readings. All right, boundaried up. Somebody knows their worth. Somebody is like, I'm open for negotiation, but I'm not getting up. You can come to me. I'm not getting up. Let them come to you, Pisces. I love that. Ooh, as the sun begins to peek through. Tell me more about Pisces, Queen of Swords energy. Okay, that's way too many. If you're operating in this energy, you've like significantly learned and healed from an old way of doing things, or not old way of doing things. You significantly healed from an old way of allowing energy, conversations, and people in that essentially hurt you, took from you. Wow. And now that you're preserving yourself, you're getting this beautiful gift, this beautiful new beginning, this beautiful offer that's aligned with your emotional fulfillment because you preserved yourself. I can't emphasize this enough, especially for anybody who's like learning how to read tarot. Use all the imagery in the cards. They add to the message. So yeah, the Queen of Swords, she's the boundary queen. She's divorce, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Yeah, sure. Also, do you see the clouds? Clouds represent murkiness, confusion. You see where her head's at? Above it. Above the confusion. See where her sword is, which is her truth, her throat chakra, her crown chakra. It's above the cloudiness, above the confusion. And when you know your worth, that's really what that is. When you know your worth and you know what you bring to the table, a negotiation table, a conference table, a dinner table. I don't give an F-U-C-K what kind of table. When you know what you're worth, you're able to see right through lack of clarity. And lack of clarity can show up in people. When people don't know themselves, they are walking cloud. They are walking lack of clarity. If people are trying to negotiate with you or make a deal, make a contract with you, and they're cloudy, you see it. If people are unsure about what they want, you ever like, for those who are dating, on dating profiles, listen, if you know you want a partner and a dating profile says not sure, swipe all the way left. That's a cloud, babe. You're above the clouds. That analogy is true for anything. If you know what you want and other people don't work with those people. Don't collaborate with those people. If those are your friends, that's okay, but be mindful of how much time you spend around people who don't have the fierce and clear forward movement and clarity around who you are. You can catch it. It's contagious. Ace of Cups, not a cloud in the sky, except from the cloud comes this gift from the divine, an offer, emotionally fulfilling, this some kind of new beginning here. Oh, bottom of the deck, ready? For real. If you've had to implement boundaries over the last few days, and that could be in any kind of way, through communication, like reinforcing a boundary, like, hey, remember, I only feel comfortable when XYZ. Hey, remember, I only want you to contact me during these times. Or with yourself. Those are the ones that makes you a real winner, Pisces. When you're like, I'm not wasting time reinforcing this shit. I'm just not responding to things I said I wasn't going to respond to. I'm not attending things I said I wasn't going to attend. I made a promise to myself. I've got laser focused vision right here. I keep getting the feeling of flight, like someone's about to take flight. Something's about to take flight. Okay, there could be a message coming in, and that will be the delivery of this Ace of Cups. Can I get a little more clarity on the Ace of Cups for Pisces? Pisces, smooch me on the love button, would you? Oh my God. When you say no, the universe says yes. You hear me, Pisces? When you say, I'm only saying yes to things that make me feel rich and loved, the universe will respond. Pisces, claim the shit out of that. Affirm it. I am rich and loved, period. End of story. God, I love it. God is good. This is not without a fight. You know this, right? It's not easy. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to be, all right, I'm just going to be the Queen of Swords. I'm just going to be boundaried up now. Oh, I saw something on Instagram last night that said, if you want to be somebody that preserves your peace, be prepared to go to war. That really is what it is. And people see people who are peaceful, loving. They've created this like a seemingly love and light life. Do you know how much darkness it takes to live a love and light life? Please give yourself credit for moving through the darkness and give yourself credit for being a warrior. Yeah, Five of Swords, at all costs. I will protect this peace at all costs. Oh, this feels so good. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles for Pisces. Rich and loved, baby. Damn, at all costs. Actually, this might even be a little training. Can I get a little confirmation on that Five of Wands? You may have been like working up to hit some kind of milestone, Ten of Pentacles. And it looks like you are arriving. A lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice. Wow, and that's like divine intervention. It's almost like universal court is like, we see what Pisces is doing, so we're going to rule in their favor here. Pisces is like fighting the good fight for themselves. They're actively in this training. Look, the sword of truth that the divine holds is also the sword of truth that you've been wielding. It's like you figured it out. You figured something out here. You know, I'm not seeing it's not a ton of fire energy yet, or cup energy, or like psychic cards, but this Queen of Swords, to be in this position successfully and manifest this, call in this, that is somebody who is learning or successfully implementing the laws of the universe in terms of energy. Instead of focusing on the outward to manifest, it's focusing on internal truth and alignment. And the more truth you can uncover about self, that's very uncomfortable. That's also war. The more truth you can uncover about self, the more you ascend. And the more you ascend, the more that is naturally aligned for you, because it is truth, finds you. Not easy. This is a lot of I'm making decisions and I can't fully see the path forward, but I'm trusting where I'm being led, even if my intuition feels a little quieter. There are some decisions where you're like, my intuition is no doubt leading me this way. This is kind of giving, you've been led, or you're actively being led right now, and you're like, I can only take a step at a time, because I'm really like having to trust myself without as many signs. Yeah. Double Libra here. So maybe the boundaries really are focused a lot around not intaking other people's energy, other people's emotions, other people's expectations. Libra is that relationship energy. Relationships is friends, family, partners, co-workers. So this is like decision making on your part that's like, this might not please the masses, but it is absolutely what I need to do right now. Trust yourself, Pisces. That's the mark of a healing individual. That's the mark of somebody who meditates, uses mindfulness, and allows the direction to come from inside the house. They don't export, they don't outsource their approval and decision making to others. This is, I make decisions for me, by myself, with faith. Anything else on that Five of Wands? Smash that love button if that makes sense, Pisces. This cup in the Four of Cups is the Ace of Cups. And the karmic wheel of justice is turning here. The sword again. There's something about, this is very specific to somebody who is actively being truthful with themselves about themselves. And I cannot emphasize it enough how uncomfortable that is, to really look at and reveal the parts of ourselves that are still wounded, limited, operating in coping, operating in maladaptive. All of us have it. And every time you heal something, another one will be revealed. So just don't take it personally. You know, this is more so like an A+ report card from Spirit being like, listen, you looked at some kind of truth, because the Sphinx is holding the sword of truth. The divine is holding the sword of truth. And now you are holding the sword of truth. But the beauty with the Wheel of Fortune is this blue Sphinx represents intuition, right? Sphinxes were looked at as these mystical symbols of divinity and higher power and our connection to the ethereal world, the spiritual world. When the Sphinx holds a sword, it's okay, I've received the download and now I'm using the sword, my logic, my reasoning, my strategy to implement decisions. I've learned how to do this now, for real. For real, these 4 seasons of change, each of these zodiacs are holding a book open, right? So it's like learning karmic lessons, learning the laws of the universe, learning my energetic truths. So this cup comes in because you've been trained and now you're ready. You've been training and now you're ready for this wheel to turn in your favor. And 2 10s is a 20, and that is a judgment call, BAYBEEE. So it looks like you might receive some kind of, this offer is going to allow you to make some kind of decision. Should I stay or should I go? Do I keep it? Is this really what I want? And that is a real privilege. There definitely, did I say ego death already? I don't think so. There is or was some kind of ego dissolution. This is Anubis, the god of the underworld, right, in Egyptian mythology. I'm actually seeing you were taken to the underworld. So let's say that the underworld is equivalent to your subconscious. And you were revealed something very uncomfortable about the ways in which you are doing something or living. This could just be like revealing a big fear, revealing a big source of anxiety. And seeing that fear, seeing that darkness, seeing that wound is actually, it can debilitate or set you free. This looks like it's setting you free. There's pain though associated with it. Damn. Can I get one more on what I'm saying? There it is, that limitation. Okay. That is the limitation. And it's all from the mind. It's all in the hips. Yeah, it's all in the hips. All this sword energy, you see that? So if you've been battling a lot of anxiety, a lot of like, is this the right decision? Is this the right way to go? I don't know what I'm doing. Pisces, you're doing great. And you're not alone. It looks like you're going to be able to fast forward, or maybe this has already started for you, a couple of small decisions. Like, honestly, Pisces, it looks like you're working, there's like 3 different areas of your life that are like slowly, like you're piercing through the fears of each. Slowly, and then boom, there's going to be a breakthrough here where you might end up feeling like, okay, now we're going a little faster than I preferred. There could have been a stuck, stagnant energy. And then once these fears are reckoned with, which means like I see it, I validate it, but I'm also going to move with it, through it, dissolve it. Like, we're going to do it with fear. We're going to be brave. That's what being brave is. Brave doesn't mean you don't have fear. Brave is, I'm scared shitless, but I know I got to do this thing anyway. I know I have to say no anyway. I know I have to rise above anyway. I know I have to put my nose down and grind and get this shit done anyway. Anything else with the sword story? Wow, and then you become, you end up becoming emotionally regulated. What does that mean? It means you're going to be able to, yeah, this little ship in the background, it's red, so it's action forward, it's movement forward. You're going to be able to move, I think, with the sword energy, with the mind energy, either figuring out how to soothe it, cope with it. Okay. Success at the bottom of the deck. We love to see that. Let's get a little more now on, let's hear the goodness, right? Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Holy shit. This is a contract or a breakthrough or some kind of like download where you're like, I know exactly what to do with this. I know exactly how to see this, get this, keep this. Look at that success, man. That's okay. That story I was saying before, it's true. There's like a lot of confusion. Like, where do I start? Which way do I... It's like there were too many things. It looks like there's just, it felt like there was too many things happening. Not even happening. Too many things where you're like, I don't know where to start. Or like, I got to chip away at all this. Which one is the right option? But you're, as you do, Pisces, your magician energy comes online and is like, fuck it. I'll figure it out. I'll concoct a spell, or I'll use what's in my vicinity to help me create a scenario where progress is moving forward. Like, all right, now we're seeing steady momentum, or we're seeing some kind of movement. There's some kind of uptick in the energy. There's success here. That move where you're like, I can't really see, but I'm going to make one step forward anyway in this one direction, that pierces through some kind of illusion and allows you to kind of, the undertone looks like you're walking away from one way of being. So it could be a literal relocating of self, or the way you used to emotionally respond to something is no longer, or that's what's like fading out. Anything else with this combo? Wow, so that you can experience a high return on investment in your 3D. There's something with your finances and career that's like finances, career, or stability, where you're about to like pop into something where you get this like sigh of relief, and the 3D resource that you are hoping for, seeking, or needing, it shows up. But what is this Ace of Swords? It feels like it continues. This is like the gift that keeps unfolding. Okay, the Devil in reverse is releasing of the restriction. The Nine of Cups in reverse is depression. Could be even like, if it's not depression, and depression can be few weeks, few months, or if you know who you are, if you're like, I have an intimate relationship with depression my whole life, I get that too. It looks like something comes in, something within you activates and is like, oh, I actually know how to release the fear that is the root of this feeling, or release the limitation, release its root. You're getting, this is like you got to a root. You went down into the underworld. You got to a root, Pisces. Did some of you do drugs and not tell me? Did some of you do psychedelics this weekend and not tell me? But for real, even if you didn't, this is getting to some kind of root of pain, root of limit, root of, can't even explain why it's hard for me to move forward and make this decision, but it's here. You get to a root and it looks like you dissolve this. You hold this sword of truth. They've given you some kind of knowledge and you're using it now to your advantage. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So you know how to work with what it is that they're giving you. Making a plan to move forward. Okay, let's get less cryptic. I will keep these out. This feels significant here. Ace, what's going on? This is a little insane, right? Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. What's the only one not out here? Ace of Wands. Probably because you got it in you like that, kid. Wow. And that's moving forward. Okay, you could be getting communication that you've been waiting on or that you need, or some kind of, yeah, it's giving communication or confirmation, like Yes, this is finally, this is what I was hoping for. Now I can set myself free. Yes, this is the peace that I needed. I can move forward in this business, this project, this something. This confirmation through communication is essentially bringing you a wish fulfillment. It's, again, though, the fulfillment, I cannot emphasize this enough, the fulfillment that's coming in for you, this money, this, you're going to feel really good about it. There's relief here. It's because you looked at a truth about you. Like, why am I XYZ? Why am I still doing this thing? Why am I not pursuing blah, blah, blah? Why am I not believing that I can achieve XYZ? There's a truth that you looked at, and this is, I think, long time. Hard. I'm not making sense, am I? This is like, whatever the thing is that you looked at, it's been around a long time, and it's very heavy and maybe sad. But you make some kind of move, which looks like first it was preservation, but then some kind of like truth, decision making, or negotiating takes place, or some kind of execution of a plan, despite this feeling. And then boom, 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 you're like shot forward. This is a deep thing, Pisces. And that's why you're getting these big rewards on the table. The Ace is showing up, the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. It's because you learned, oh, the only thing blocking me was me. And it's kind of, this over here is kind of giving catapult energy. Yes, Pisces. Taking a brave step forward, even if you're like, I don't even fucking know if this is the direction. Sometimes, Pisces, it doesn't even matter. They just want you to take one step, and then if it's the wrong direction, they're going to be like, boop, we're going to reroute you, and then you go. They just want to see that you have the courage to trust the universe and to trust yourself. If you trust the universe, then you trust yourself. If you trust yourself, you trust the universe. It's all the same. It's not separate. This is definitely an inner child healing thing. Well, could be past life, right? If you're actively clearing out past life karma, actively clearing out past life wounds that you are currently aware of, then this is for you too. Otherwise, this is like a deep childhood limitation. Like, it was learned in childhood, you believed it in childhood, you saw something that made you believe you couldn't, or you're not worthy of it, but you shifted the mindset. So this is for people actively doing mindset healing so that you can take greater risks forward with an investment in self. Can I get some, I don't know, clarity on the Sun? Ooh, who's Big Daddy? Reveal yourself, Big Daddy. We're waiting. Sorry. Okay. This is stability. This is the greatest stability. This is also business savvy. This is all 4 legs of this job, this career path, this goal that I've been working for. Everything is sturdy, and it's because I went to war. You see, he's got his armor on underneath his cloak. I went to war for this. To achieve peace, you must go through war. Your wish fulfillment is the Emperor. This is giving big can't fuck with me now energy. It's not even, I don't fuck with you. It's not even that. It's, ain't no stopping me now. So this could be a person, Pisces, if you've been, Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, if you've been actively opening yourself up to the concept of being in alignment for an Emperor, whatever that means, feminine or masculine, switch it, reverse it, however you got to do. This is getting really clear on saying no to what you don't want instead of entertaining what you don't want. Entertaining what you don't want means allowing people to DM you, message you, text you, call you, even though inside you're like, this person's not for me, this person's not aligned with my trajectory, but I'm being nice and I'm letting them talk to me. No, you're not being nice. You're actually being self-harming. I know that's hard, but that's true. From experience, baby. Trust me. Trust me. The second you stop entertaining anything that's not in alignment with you, those things fall off, and the things that are aligned just show up. You don't have to do all this visualization manifestation work. This is becoming my favorite way to manifest, is I'm just going to start saying no to everything I don't want. And then the things I do want, they're going to show up and I'm going to say, yep, thanks. If this is not love and this is career finance, this is some kind of significant catapult forward. So it's either a promotion you never thought you could get, a status you never thought you could achieve, socioeconomic or otherwise, or the financial stability that looks like you've been training for and preparing for, maybe taking courses like business courses, learning how to like operate a small business, online business, not seeing much, and then boom, it's like all at once. But there was a significant hold on you in the emotional space. And your emotional space, Pisces, that's actually where you make magic and where you make money and where you make improved health and where you connect with the divine. So when your emotional space is janked up, everything else around you is probably a little wonky too. Can I get a little clarity on the Emperor? It's clearing a wound. This is 10, 20, 30. So you are the Empress. The undertone is the Empress. The result is the Emperor. So as you operate as an Empress, which is honoring your being, honoring the feelings, honoring your wealth, Taurus energy, connecting to the frequency of the feelings you'd like to experience regularly, simulating that manifestation, and also diving deep into whatever the F this wound is or was. Your Emperor is the result. So it's your empire, your job, the money you were seeking. Ooh, tell me more about that. Tower, Two of Swords. Why Tower? Okay, I was just going to say I should get a different deck, but... Tower, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. There's that fourth ace. 4 aces in the hole. Something's wrapping up. And today's the new moon in Virgo, right? Yep. Something's wrapping up for you, Pisces. Like 4 seasons of change in the Wheel of Fortune. When you learn those 4 lessons, the wheel turns. 4 lessons. We got the 4 aces. Something has changed. And this Ace of Wands is like the inspiration, motivation you need. There's celebration here. Someone choosing to preserve their emotional energy. What is this Two of Cups? Higher self and you are in balance for sure. Okay, the alchemical symbol, right? The healing. The version of you that you want to be is now synergizing with the person that you are right now. That's what this Two of Cups is giving. Like the synergy of like, okay, now we can concoct. I'm actually seeing the Temperance card. We're concocting who I'm striving to be and who I'm currently now. And as I do this, by preserving myself, honoring my cup, honoring my ideas, honoring my no, honoring the no, this inspiration comes in, but it's a message. This Ace of Cups down here that we first got, this feels external. That Ace of Swords feels internal. This Ace of Wands feels internal. This Page of Wands feels external. So you're getting a combination of like something comes in and then you get a hit inside, and then another thing comes in and you get another hit inside. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get like first progress in one area and then you get some flow within, like, okay, now this is the energy I needed to keep me going, keep me moving, and then some other message comes in suddenly and you're being asked to make a decision around this. And this is another scenario where you're like, I don't see the path forward, but I know I'm supposed to take this leap. And if I take this leap, the reward will be divine support. The reward will be this type of manifestation of clarity, love. There it is, celebration, 3 of Cups. This is some kind of harvest for you. That's why the 4 aces and the 4 seasons are out here. And it's September 2nd. Happy harvest season, babe. This is your harvest season. Oh my God, look, 6 of Wands at the bottom. I love this so much. Can I get a little more clarity on This Three of Cups, harvest. You are so magic. You are so magic. You made this happen. But for some reason, it's still going to surprise you. It's still going to surprise you. There's a lot of roses in this card. High vibrational flowers. Roses are the highest vibrating flower. So I guess you're about to get your roses, right? You're about to receive your flowers. Something else with this Three of Cups. Magician. This is making magic through the illusions. It's also coming into it. Wow, this is like very ethereal. This is somebody who's recognizing when the illusions present themselves and they know I have to make a decision, but I can't tell which one is the absolute best. This is someone who's like, when that happens, I can't control the options that are in front of me, but I can control my frequency. And the frequency in which you make decisions is the frequency you will receive back, regardless of the motherfucking decision. Does that make sense? I hope you got that. When you are like, I can't really tell and I can't control what's in front of me. The only thing I can control is my vibration, my frequency, my intention. This is for somebody who recognized I'm going to set my intention, say my prayer, and take a leap. And guess what? 7 of Cups plus those 3 of Cups, it's 10 of Cups. 11 with that with the Magician's Cup. And 11 is Master Manifestor. So you get the 10 of Pentacles and the 3D and the 10 of Cups overall as the emotional feeling associated with this progress. Tell me more about this communication up here. This is turning water into wine. This is like for real, turning some kind of lack or unfortunate situation into a new beginning, being like, I have the solutions. I don't have to stay in this. I know that I can literally make magic happen, start a new beginning. Somebody even could have reached out in this energy of lack, and it could have been as simple as like, I'm saying no to this. Like, see, this person's back is to this 5 of Pentacles. So a message or messages could have came in either over the weekend or today, and you're like, I'm saying no to this, I'm declining this offer, I'm declining this person, I'm not even responding, turning my back. And look at how luxurious and rich you look here. And they say the Page of Wands, this red feather in the cap, is a sign of being a conduit. The feathers represent conduit energy. So this is somebody also recognizing, I am a light being. I am working for the light. I am employed by the divine. I am only moving towards things that are lit up. This is not lit up. This is cold and dark and dismal. I'm not entertaining it. I'm turning my back to that. And that's a testament to your healing. What is that 5 of Pentacles, that message? Yep. Oh my God. Some of you even blocked somebody. 7 Wands plus that Page is that 8 of Wands, communication, texts, emails, phone calls. Pisces, this is a real... Spirit is so happy with the level of preservation that you are offering yourself. And like, it's kind of like a nose to the grindstone. Like, I have laser tunnel vision right now, and anything that is not aligned with this tunnel, it's not coming in. And it's like keeping your eye on the sun, or like your vision, your energy aligned with fulfillment. Every decision I make is towards, does this fulfill me or not? Does this take from me or fill me up? But it's from a long period of solitude, maybe even isolation, so that you can hear that internal voice a little bit clearer. You have a lot of guides on your side assisting you right now, yeah. There's going to be an offer that comes in that is going to allow you to evaluate the fairness of it, or how it fits. Like, is this a good fit or not? They want you to remember, just like the guide holds this enlightened wand, you hold the same wand. Just like the justice or the divine holds the sword of truth, you hold the sword of truth too. This is a message of like, the more you trust yourself and the truth about you, the more truth and aligned opportunities are being offered up and presented to you right in front of your face. This is sick. Pisces, man. This is an awakened person making these decisions. This is an awakened individual. Like, I'm not entertaining or saying yes or even like acknowledging the old, the lack, the less than. I'm awake now. I don't want to be in that cold, dismal, gray energy. I want to be alive. I want to be awake. I want to step into purpose. I want to receive my bounty, my riches, my love, my fulfilled life experience here on earth. Okay. Six of Wands again. A success story. I'm going to get a different deck. I just want to see if there's anything else I'm missing here. Advice for Pisces. Anything else that I am not seeing? Wish fulfillment, Two of Swords. For real. This is taking the blindfold off around self. Not from a place of like, I have to take the blindfold off and look at what a shitty person I am. You're not a shitty person. You're not a shitty person. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's really just like, hey, I got to look at this part of me so that I can step up as the person that's ready to receive all this abundance, all this love, all this fulfillment. But if I keep operating in the old way and just hoping, hope gets you far, but it doesn't take you all the way. It's like hope and become. And a lot of times becoming is just unbecoming. It's just saying no to all the things that are not the sun. If it's not aligned with your sunshine, with your Ten of Pentacles, with your Ace of Cups, it's a no. Advice for Pisces. Ooh, baby. Trust that beautiful third eye. This third eye is on fire. This girl is on fire. Shout out Alicia Keys, New York's finest. On the tail end of this is a lot of crying. This is a lot of, the spiritual path is so much crying. It's so much purging. It's so much. You're not crazy though, Pisces. This is like, they're expanding what you're able to see. And it's starting with you. Because you're really the only one that like matters in this path. In this movie, you're the main star. No one else is going to make this magic happen for you. It's all you. And look at the bottom, confirmation. Ten of Pentacles again. I mean, the abundance you seek, you want, you desire. Ooh! You master the manifesting of your wealth when you allow yourself to see the truth of who you are and release the parts that are not in alignment with these desires, wishes, goals. That sounds simple. I feel like I'm just repeating. But maybe that's because maybe previously we were repeating. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune was in reverse. And Spirit's saying, you hold the sword now. There's some kind of truth, a revelation about self that you've been given. And now that wheel is going to go ding, 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 turning in your favor. I love this. Claim the SHIT out of your abundance, baby. Pisces, hold my hands. Shout out Hootie. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Pisces, take a big deep breath in. And a slow release through the mouth. And claim your abundance. Say it. I am very rich and I am very loved. Yes, you are, Pisces. I love you.